Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's a good idea to reassess things and find out where Liam Spencer and Steffy Forrester stand now that bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that the program hinted at a possible reunion between the two back in Italy. Viewers were taken aback when Liam kissed Steffy in June 2023 while they were still on the rebound. As Liam saw Hope Logan land a kiss on Steffy, he was still processing the shock, hurt, and rage he had experienced. After Liam and Steffy got back from their trip to Rome, they had another kiss. Since then, Liam has continued to push for their reunion. Even now, some months later, Liam won't let it go. Liam thought back on some of Steffy's most memorable moments in the episode that aired on February 22. One such moment was when he saved her from drowning in the bathtub all those years ago. What does it indicate that the program is delving more deeper into Steffy and Liam's past? Liam stated that he would not give up on Steffy, thus fans of Steam still had hope. Since the program is still hinting at the potential of Steffy and Liam reconciling, the ship hasn't sailed just yet. Indeed, there's a chance that B and B's most recent love montage will help Liam and Steffy's prospects of getting back together. Given the likelihood that Liam and Hope won't be getting back together anytime soon, it seems logical for the program to continue tease viewers with Liam and Steffy-related clues. Naturally, Steffy has remained steadfast in her devotion to John Finnegan thus far. Steffy has always maintained her position with Liam and stated that she has no plans to leave her marriage. Nevertheless, on soap operas, things may shift rapidly, particularly when temptation and past romantic interests are involved. Nevertheless, Finn and Steffy have grown to be a very well-liked pair on the show, especially now that Finn has shown himself to be such a loyal man who isn't interested in other women. Liam is obviously the lesser of the two potential loves, therefore it would be risky for Steffy to go back to the waffler. Maybe that's why the program is moving cautiously and only providing fleeting glimpses of steam promise. It will be intriguing to watch where things go from here because there is still hope for Liam and Steffy's reunion. Stay in for updates on any significant news about romance on the bold and the beautiful, as spoilers hint at upcoming dramatic changes on the CBS soap opera. Shayla tells Deacon that she is not a threat to Finn or his family while she is at his home. Steffy expressed his wish with a straight face that his mother had passed away. Finn cries, "Sheila, Steffy is correct. Avoid our family and ourselves at all costs." Shayla objected to the idea that Steffy may stroll over and slap her in the face whenever she wants, despite the fact that she lives there with Deacon and conducts business in peace. "And I too am the issue." "You shoved her first," yells Finn. He says, "We're not going to do this." When Shayla tells Steffy and her that they won't see her or her family again, they go. Shayla destroys a table in the apartment out of rage. Deacon inquires about Shayla's well-being, assuming that she won't be eating sandwiches for dinner. She is furious with Steffy since she'd broke into their house and attacked her. No one handles her that poorly and gets away with it. At Forrester, Hope tells Thomas that she just can't get enough of him. He's smitten with her too. Their bond is absurd. Hope's phone rings, interrupting them, and Thomas shoos her back inside the desk. It was a reminder to go assist Deacon in closing the restaurant, she says, and it was also a chance for the two of them to spend quality time together as father and daughter. But now that he's with Shayla, that's all over. Her father should avoid her and the children since he is connected to a mad person. Hope recalls that when she was younger, she had given up trying to have a relationship with her father and had never really reached out to him. It felt different this time. "I had the impression that we were very linked and that I had discovered a hitherto undiscovered aspect of myself." Hope no longer gives Deacon priority since Shayla entered the picture, despite the fact that Hope claims Deacon altered everything and that having a father role in her life appeared to be a godsend. Thomas apologizes. Hope says, "As long as my dad is around Sheila, I don't want to put the kids in danger." Douglas and Beth had to arrive first. Thomas concurs. Hope has the constant feeling that she is losing her father. Steffy confides in Finn at the Cliff home that she is sick of having to keep an eye out for Sheila the psychopath all the time. Finn doubts if her assertion is true. You said that Sheila ought to perish. Sheila feels justified in her anger, even if Deacon tells her to cool off when she gets to his apartment. She's always desired a modest, honorable life. According to Deacon, she has been a model citizen. It makes no difference. Sheila is furious that nobody wishes to acknowledge her. I can no longer stand her. All Steffy has to do is enter the room and make every attempt to keep her away from her son and grandchild. Who is the person that this woman assumes to be? Is she supposed to just accept it? Deacon tells Sheila that her behavior is inappropriate and cautions her from correcting her. Finn will support his wife without fail. Always remember what the goal is. I'm not reminding that bitch who she's dealing with, Sheila adds, gritting her teeth and mustering all her courage. Finn questions Sheila once again at the Cliff home on if Steffy really wanted her dead. Steffy wonders whether he would hold her responsible for everything she has done to their family. She doesn't know if she would be free of her in a jail cell, or even if she died and was buried. Yes, that is what I told her. She is aware that he is having some difficulties, but evil never really goes away. None of them are safe as long as Sheila is on this planet. Though he's not the biggest Deacon Sharp fan, Thomas tells Hope at Forrester that he still loves her. Hope would be overjoyed to hear. My dad deserves happiness, he deserves love. But this is Sheila Carter. We are talking about a lady with a record, a woman who is dangerous. If it were any other woman in Los Angeles, Thomas knows. Sheila must stay far away from Steffy, her children and herself. Hope thinks she's beginning to get along with her father. Sheila walked right in and started her "I've changed" monologue, but she could see he was processing it all. My father supports it. She doesn't want him to, and she doesn't want to approach that woman and endanger the children. Deacon can't be close to her as long as he's attached to her. Sheila gripes because she isn't permitted to experience human emotions, in contrast to everyone else in Deacon's flat. She'll take Steffy's insults and slanders without answering. Deacon tells her not to let her detractors scare her, reassuring her of her previous successes. Sheila is aware of his accuracy. No matter how wealthy or how simply she maintains her identity, Steffy is determined to ruin the life she does have. She simply won't give up. Deacon tells her that Steffy is the spouse of Finn and adds, "If you wish to have a relationship with him." Sheila snarls, accusing Steffy of being the reason she is unable to see her child, and that it's a predicament that no one should ever want to be in. Finn asks Steffy whether she'll be alright when she shows up to the Cliff home by herself. She promises to be alright. Though it's not the same as wishing Sheila dead, Finn realizes that she wants her dead. He is reminded by Steffy that she is a monster for killing the two of them with a gunshot. If she were imprisoned, she probably would have done the same thing again. Sheila is still traumatized, Finn admits, but he swears to protect her and the children from her. He tells Sheila he has to go to the restaurant at Deacon's house. She must promise him that she won't do something that will cause them all to regret. Sheila swears she won't speak to Finn, Steffy, or the children. Excellent work, Deacon remarks, kissing her on the lips. I'll return shortly. When Sheila is by herself, she yells, makes faces, and throws objects. Hope is told by Thomas at Forrester that she is resilient since she stayed with her father after making her decision. Hope is upset that she was forced to break up with her father, even though he had the chance to make amends if he so wanted. For the first time in his life, he could choose me. She was chosen by Thomas, who pledges to protect her, including Sheila. Hope cautions them against undervaluing her. To all of them, she poses a threat. Tom gives her a head kiss. Sheila is gone when Deacon goes back to his flat and shouts for her. Oh God no, he moans, pointing out the tipped furniture. Steffy cleans up toys and wears an ice pack around her neck at the Cliff home. She hears something outside suddenly. With the wind roaring, she opens the front door, but nothing is within. She locks the door once she shuts it. Steffi heads to the patio doors to have a look when she hears another disturbance, this time coming from outside. After confirming that they are locked, she had a flashback of the alleyway shooting. Steffi glances out the door once again and checks the lock. She observes from behind the bushes, murmuring to herself, "Steffi Forrester. This evening you pass away." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.